We're going to go deeper down the nerdy avocado rabbit hole than you've probably ever gone before. And what other person on the internet can nerd out and get excited over an avocado more than me? I don't know. I guess I'm just weird. But anyhow, if you're with me and you want to nerd out with me, then stick with me because we're going to have some fun with avocados. If you don't want to get nerdy and intimate with an avocado, then I don't know if I should say that. We're going to go down a nerdy avocado rabbit hole deeper than we've ever gone before, right? And who the heck wants to talk nerdy about an avocado other than Thomas? Well, I don't know, but if you're with me, then let's roll. Okay, because we're going to dive into the science of this avocado high-fat superfood, and we're going to get super nerdy and super intimate. So let's rock and roll. Hey, as always, I want to make sure you hit that red subscribe button and then please hit that bell icon. That way you never ever miss a beat when we're posting up our daily videos. They're going to help you be the best possible version of yourself. After this video, I do recommend you check out Thrive Market. They're a big sponsor and supporter of this channel, and they're an online membership-based grocery store. So things that I'm talking about, like for instance, avocado oil today, you can get at Thrive Market and get it delivered right to your doorstep along with other groceries and pantry essentials. So highly recommend them. Check them out down below in the description. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. All right, let's rock and roll and talk about avocado. Okay, so the first thing I need to talk about is the monounsaturated fatty acid piece. Monounsaturated fatty acids are a very stable fat. And normally when you're looking at vegetables, and in this case a fruit, you're not going to find a high degree of fat, let alone a monounsaturated fat that's very stable. Now we'll talk more about why monounsaturated fats are important, but really there's only 4 monounsaturated fat foods that are super high in monounsaturated fats. Okay, we're looking at avocado, extra virgin olive oil, macadamia nuts, and hazelnuts. And out of all of these, avocado and olive oil are gonna be the ones that come equipped with some antioxidants as well. So we'll talk all about that. But the big thing we wanna focus on from a fat loss perspective and a superfood perspective is oleic acid. You see, oleic acid converts into something cool in the body, and I know you've probably heard me talk about this whole OEA, oleoethanolamine thing, but it's fascinating. What it does indirectly is it stimulates uncoupling protein. So it stimulates your body to create more body heat. Okay, this is a really cool thing when it comes to fat loss, but it also elevates something known as CD36, which is a lipid transporter. So that means in and of itself, the monounsaturated fats that are in avocado not only help you liquidate more fat and move it around and transport it, but they also help uncoupling proteins express more heat. Thermogenesis, extra body heat that you're just burning calories, right? But that's all fine and dandy. Let's talk a little bit more, okay? Olive oil is cool, but avocado oil is slightly better in the sense of cooking, right? Extra virgin olive oil is amazing because it has powerful antioxidant properties. It has all these different things that are going to help stabilize the fat. But you can't cook with it, or you can, but at a relatively low temperature. Whereas avocado oil, you can heat up to 520 degrees. So cook with that stuff and get that stuff in your diet. But then additionally, if you're looking at the actual fruit of an avocado, it's the best net carb to fiber ratio of any food that's out there. So that alone makes it an ideal ketogenic food. And then couple that with the fact that it's got over 1,000 milligrams of potassium in a single avocado, you can see why I totally nerd out and go down that, well, avocado rabbit hole. So this next part is really interesting if you're not wanting to spend a bunch of money on those fancy blue blocker glasses, right? Okay, we've got high amounts of lutein and zeaxanthin. Those are the antioxidants that are in an avocado that give it its color to begin with. But what they do within the macula, the region of your eye that kind of acts as a filter a little bit, they quite legitimately act as internal blue blockers. So they kind of protect your eyes from blue light. They do all this other cool stuff. Very powerful from an antioxidant perspective when you're looking at your eyes. But I think what makes me most excited about avocados is this next piece. All right, there's a nutrient combination, sort of a nutrient multiplier piece that we have to talk about. Avocados alone aren't super nutrient dense. Okay, yeah, they've got some nutrients, they've got some antioxidants, they've got micronutrients, whatever. And yes, they have a high amount of monounsaturated fats, but they're not like, they're kind of a jack of all trades, master of none in a lot of ways, except for the fact that the unique combination of monounsaturated fats along with the specific micronutrients and antioxidants creates something that's called a monounsaturated fatty acid fiber phytosterol matrix. Say that 20 times fast, right? Okay, so basically this MUFA phytosterol complex makes it so that the antioxidants and the nutrients are more bioavailable. Let me rephrase this in a simple way. There is a study that was published in the journal Antioxidants in 2019 that demonstrated that avocados have the ability to multiply nutrients. So if you eat avocado with specific foods or with any foods, you can potentially enhance the absorption. You can enhance the nutrient multiplication simply because that unique matrix makes nutrients more available. So avocados in and of themselves, even though the nutrients aren't super dense, you're gonna probably utilize more out of them than you would from another superfood. especially if you can combine it with other nutrient-rich foods and other nutrient-rich high-fat superfoods, which we talk about all the time. But to put matters into a more, trial perspective so you can see how it's laid out, check out this. There was a study that was called the Avocado trial. Okay, it took a look at 3 different styles of diets: a low-fat diet, a diet that consisted of having an avocado a day, just added to it, and then a diet that took the same amount of fats that you would get from an avocado, but was given to participants in the form of oleic acid. So basically all the fats from an avocado, but without the actual avocado itself. Well, the group that consumed the avocado had a 9% reduction in oxidized cholesterol. Oxidized cholesterol, quick lesson, that's the form of cholesterol that contributes to atherosclerosis. That's the cholesterol that gets oxidized and condensed and glycated and ends up sticking to the arterial wall. That and small particle LDL are the bad ones that we really need to be paying attention to. And the interesting thing is there's another study that's very similar to this avocado trial that demonstrated that small particle LDL was also reduced quite significantly whenever avocados were in the mix. So it looks like avocados have the ability to really combat bad cholesterol, which could be a very powerful thing when you're just adding them into the diet. The thing that I do need you to know before I end on this whole avocado nerd session is that when you eat an underripe avocado, you're not getting all the nutrients. There's something called phenylalanine ammonia lyase, which is an enzyme that breaks down the avocado and allows the nutrients to become more available. So when an avocado is underripe, you are not reaching its full potential in terms of nutrients. Other vegetables, it doesn't apply quite as much. So you do want to get an avocado that's super, super ripe. Then once it starts to turn brown, then it kind of goes the other direction and things start to degrade a little bit. And just so that you do know, the reason that I've been doing this whole high-fat superfood series is because we've got an awesome Mediterranean keto cookbook that's coming out this fall or winter time. I'll keep you posted when it comes out. And it's going to incorporate these 7 high-fat superfoods into easy recipes that you can do at home to get yourself on that Mediterranean keto train. Okay, see you tomorrow.